Hey guys, welcome on in. It's your good pal Graham Kelly here. Welcome on in to Firewatch, Episode 1. So let's start this. In 3, 2, 1. I'm going to fix this camera. No. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. UC Julia. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professionals and grade students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. I'm gonna be polite and say, what's your major? You slur you slur the word major and it smells like Coors. You give an awkward smile. Elementary biology says, I am a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology. Was that a burn, you ask? She says defiantly. Where did she hurt your feelings? She asks you if you want to split a cheeseburger. One week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Whoa, we're moving. Right. So then, folks, this is the first time I've played this. I've seen other YouTubers play this game. So I have. So that's how I was able to find this game. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the dock. You drink beer just about everywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There is a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an obedient but gentle greyhound shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking the dog. It's badass. I'm gonna go with the dog she wants. Blanket's a good dog. A week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. 1979. You talk out on the dock. It's summer. It's 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids, they're not very smart. Oh, very good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple of little idiots. That would be pretty good. That's what I'm gonna say. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Wow, we're out. Right, we can't do nothing there. walk along here now. So like I said, folks, I came across this game while watching a couple of other YouTubers playing it. So I said I'll give it a go. 1980. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in. You've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly having fun. She's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. I'm gonna ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. I'm gonna flex like a Victoria's Secret model. Very nice. So like I said, folks, I was watching other YouTubers play this and I just said, right, I'll give this game a go. Because I've heard a lot of things about this game. And I just said, right, I'll try it, see how far I can get on this game. That's some sunset. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking blanket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Blanket gets kicked. Fuck the dog. Julia yells. She gets flattered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I'm gonna go with you scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 200 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. I'm going to convince her to take the job. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She says that's bullshit. She's totally right. She asks if her taking the job means you won't come with her. You say yes again. Bullshit. She decides not to take it. 1985. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on pay leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. You don't remember. I'm getting tongue-tied here. She doesn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She is found crying in the stairwell. You said that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having flu tests, you are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Whoa, dementia. That is a bad thing. Seriously. Dementia is not to laugh at, folks. It's a really bad thing. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Whoa, we're on... I can't... Right. Whoa. That's something I didn't know what to see. Blanky is getting older. Julia compliments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affection gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you and Julia, who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. Now, this is the part I was waiting on, folks, because this is the year I was born. So, I guess this is a little touching to me, this part, since it's around the year that I was born. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. We have a choice. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are devastated. You determined to take care of herself. I'm gonna go with the full-time facility. Alright, we're back in the forest. So like I said, folks, I saw other YouTubers playing this and I just said, right, since they're playing it, I need to have a go at this. See how far I can get on this game. Because I know there's a lot of crazy shit happens in this game from what I've seen. Her family agrees with your decision. You had a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. I had to laugh at that bit, folks, because it's funny, because that's true. Every girl would say that, because no girl would want to be put into a care home or put into a nursing home. Like, I know some of you out there probably have parents out there that you would never want to put into a care home or a nursing home, because you would like to take care of your parents yourselves until it's time for them to, well, pass. But anyway, moving on. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. 1989. A year later after my birthday. Julia's sister, Susan, moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it. if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You always really like Susan. Months go by, Blanket dies. Aww. I hate when dogs die. So I do. It's very devastated when dogs die. I should know, I've gone through so many dogs myself, folks. I've lost so many dogs in my time on this planet. And even though I still have some dogs around me to this day, I still can't deal with the fact that when they die, you don't see them anymore. Anyway, getting back to the game. Months go by, Blanket dies. Juliet doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Here we go. So like I said, folks, I saw other YouTubers playing this and I said, right, I'll try and give this game a go. Because it's a really great game from what I've seen from all the other YouTubers out there. Because look at this. Look at all this. Look at all the scenery. Just some scenery. The artwork is unbelievable. That's what I'm going to say. One thing about this game, folks. The artwork on this game is magnificent. I've never seen anything like this. Like, I've played a lot of games, as you know, folks, but this one, the artwork on this is magnificent. Now let's enter the lookout. Because look at that for a view. That is some view. Look at those mountains. There's the other lookout. But you got to admit one thing about this game, folks. The artwork and everything in this is magnificent so far. Because it starts off with you telling the story of the character who you are. And then you get straight into the game. And by looking at all these trees here, it's the artwork is unbelievable. Now let's go in here. Now let's turn the power on. Alright, let's see how we find the power.
Closing the whole window, man. It's fucking cold. Really?
I'm live streaming. It's behind you there. Alright, folks, I'm going to end it here. Subscribe for more. Hit the like button on this video. and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.